Kyle, comfort food is what Madeir's is all about.
I grew up with Cajun cuisine. I grew up with Southern roots, and it's what my grandmother cooked.
It is these Southern roots, that Cajun culture, that inspired Baton Rouge, Louisiana native Rob Curry to open a restaurant featuring low country cuisine.
It was the passion for the food and the love for the culture in the food, and I think that's what the Northeast gravitates to.
Rob and his partner, Kyle Davis, bought this former nail salon on Hanover Street, transforming the space into an intimate atmosphere featuring Cajun tapas. Kyle is the head chef.
All of our vegetables come from Kittredge Farms, which is local.
And as a former engineer, Kyle designed and built the bar, the kitchen.
Yeah, built everything. Yeah, I would say it's Southern chic, rustic.
On the walls, a family album and a tribute to the woman who inspired the name Madeir's. Rob's grandmother, Martha Madeir Sullivan. She loved Cajun food and fancy footwear.
Loved high heels, and one of the ways that we can pay homage to her other than, cooking the food is to have the high heels in the window.
For Rob and Kyle, tapas make dining a shared experience.
So I got a Louisiana wedge salad and I have a fried oyster po' boy.
Especially Cajun cuisine, it's something new to New Hampshire, it's something new to Manchester, and it's a great way to be able to experience a lot of it. Is small plates, have 5 or 6 of them. You get to enjoy a lot more food that way.
Popular on any Cajun menu, jambalaya, Kyle whipped up a batch just for us.
So one of the things that we pride ourselves on in the kitchen is everything's from scratch. So the chicken, we roast the chicken for our fry, but we also boil the chicken that we use in all of our dishes. We make our own andouille sausage.
Cajun food was born on the bayou and known for its spicy flavor. At Madeir's, the customer can alter their spice level.
What we've tried to show people is it's not just spicy. It's about flavors. It's about combining seasonings and spices and meats and ingredients together. One of the things that people have asked for is frog legs, or we're going to do a crawfish boil.
As for the desserts, red velvet cake, pecan pie, or skip your diet altogether and try the bourbon bread pudding. Tastes just like it came out of New Orleans. Rob's handcrafted cocktails are straight from the French Quarter, like the popular Hurricane.
It became not only famous in New Orleans, but around the nation.
The day Rob and Kyle received their permit to open the restaurant would have been Madeir's 100th birthday.
One of the things that resonated with me was her push to just be yourself, have fun, and enjoy life. And it's one of the things that I've always put into the restaurant, into life, into what we do. And she made it possible. Authentic Thai food is what you will find at Dog Khan Restaurant. Located near Manchester Airport, Dog Khan is owned by husband and wife team Desmond Holman and Nipaporn.
I like to cook.
Nipaporn Holman grew up in Thailand and learned to cook at a young age in her family's kitchen.
In Thailand, lady or girl need to learn how to cook. So 10 years old, start to learn how to cook.
Nipaporn was a science teacher in Thailand when she came to New England for her sister's wedding in 2010. She met Desmond and the couple married. What did you know about Thai food before you met her?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
After working in several Thai restaurants in New Hampshire, Nipaporn wanted her own restaurant where she could cook what she says is the real food people eat in Thailand. Her spring rolls and appetizers she makes herself.
Oh yes, happy, relaxing, like hobby.
Like many other Asian restaurants, Dog Khan's menu features over 200 items, and Nipaporn took pictures of every single dish to put on the menu.
She took me to Thailand last year, and all the menus over there in every restaurant we went to was all photos. Very little writing, actually, just all photos.
There are 5 levels of spice. The customer chooses how hot or how mild. Number 5 is hot with the most chili pepper. As for what is the most popular dish?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, because
So many of the
so
dishes,
many,
everything sells.
yeah, everything is sell. Have a lot of Thai food, but have to think what American like, what they know, and something they didn't know, but we think is good, so we should put for them to try.
The flavors are fantastic.
Though the restaurant is new, there's already a loyal following.
I've never had Thai food this good. Not that I'm very experienced, but there's been a few other places I've been to, and I just love it.
Nipaporn's son also works in the kitchen with her. Cooking and family are tradition in Thailand. Her grandparents are with her in spirit. Their pictures hang on the wall in the kitchen. And her father, who is a monk in Thailand, sent her this walking stick that hangs in this case. It's meant to be good luck. What do they think about you opening up your own restaurant?
They're happy. My parents agree with me when I ask them, I would like to open a restaurant. They ask, you think you can do it? I say yes, and they support me.
2 new restaurants where the chefs and owners are looking at family traditions and their roots to inspire creative menus and provide a warm atmosphere for their customers.